Uh, we have discussed DRDO, then we have discussed missiles. Today's class we will discuss some more missiles and then submarines and ships also. We will discuss in detail submarines and ships also. So that because these parts are important and UPSC asks very common questions about submarines and ships. So we will see that which type of questions can be asked from UPSC. So now come to I had given this DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, and what you have to learn. आपको क्या पढ़ना है DRDO से? तो जो भी DRDO ने नया कोई इन्वेंशन किया है या DRDO का आप करंट अफेयर्स में कुछ भी देखते हैं कि कोई इक्विपमेंट बनाया है या किसी तरह का कोई मेडिसिन डेवलप किया है या कोई वेंटिलेटर डेवलप किया है, तो ये सारी चीजें यू हैव टू नोट and you have to go with the details also. Now come to the next one. Missiles, I had given these missiles like India started integrated guided missile development program under Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, उन्हें missile man of India कहा जाता है. And then BrahMos, Nirbhay, Prahar, Barak, such type of missiles are there. Then we have this classification of missiles. Missiles को अलग-अलग भाग में कैसे बांट सकते हैं? Like types, there are mainly of two types: cruise and ballistic missile. Then we have launch mode, like when we have to launch surface to air, surface to surface, or surface to sea, air to air. So different types of launch way can be there. Then we have range, we have propulsion. Propulsion means fuel. Propulsion means you have to learn fuel, which type of fuel is used. Then we have guidance. Guidance means what type of trajectory, what type of path we want from any satellite, is from any missile. So guidance system will be like that. Controlling will be there, guidance will be there, there will be angle turning if it is cruise missile. Then it will have a interceptor also, कि अगर रास्ते में कोई objection है, कोई hills है, it will change its path. Okay. Then come to the next one. Then I had given one summary for every missile. Like surface to surface missile is here, like Prithvi, Dhanush, Agni, Saurya, Prahar. Then Agni have different types of Agni 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is under development, and then we have Saurya. Then we have submarine launched, means submarine के ऊपर से launch करना, submarine launched. Submarine launched ballistic missile is like K-15 and K-4. K-15 and K-4. Then we have cruise missiles, like subsonic cruise missile is Nirbhay. And then we have supersonic. Supersonic is BrahMos. Then we have hypersonic. And I have told you that if it is less than 1 Mach, if it is less than 1 Mach, then it will be subsonic. Means speed of sound से अगर कम होगा किसी missile का speed, तो that will be termed as, उसे कहा जाएगा subsonic. And if it is greater than speed of sound, then it will be called supersonic. Then if it is greater than 5 times of the speed of sound के 5 गुना ज्यादा होगा, then it will be hypersonic. Means if it is greater than 5 Mach. So BrahMos 2 is going to be developed like hypersonic missile. Hypersonic missile. Now we have short range surface to air missile like Trisul, Akash, Maitri, Barak. Then we have anti-tank guided missile. It is also under integrated guided missile program, NAG. And the NAG's helicopter version is Helena, because it is designed in such a way that it can be launched from helicopter also. That's why it is called Helena. Helena. Then we have anti-ballistic missile, like suppose some country like Pakistan has fired any missile to India, then we must have air defense system. Air defense system means what? We can percept that missile and we can disfunct them. So Prithvi air defense missile is there and advanced air missile is there. And in Prithvi air defense missile, we have Prithvi defense vehicle also. Prithvi defense vehicle also. Now, one air-to-air missile is very much famous. That is Astra. That is Astra. So it was just a recap of the whole missile system of India. Now come to the next one, because I have already discussed, that's why I'm going to in the form of recap only. Now we have integrated missile development program. Any question can be asked like कौन सा मिसाइल इंटीग्रेटेड गाइडेड मिसाइल प्रोग्राम का पार्ट है या नहीं है. सो अग्नि इज देयर, पृथ्वी इज देयर, आकाश, त्रिशूल, नाग. आई हैड गिवन यू द क्लू. जस्ट have your portrait of Lord Shiva in your mind. So he have Nag, he have Trishul, he have Agni in his forehead, and then he can create, he can destroy Prithvi and Akash both. So you can remember in the form of like Lord Shiva's portrait. Then come to expected UPSC question. Now you have to answer this question. That's why I have given the recap. Aman is saying C, Dishank D. Okay. Next. Okay, so no one is going with A, B, C, D. Okay. Okay, C. Everyone. This type of mistake is usual. Aman is going with D. Anyone is there with A? Anyone? Anyone is there with A? कोई है जो A आंसर करना चाह रहे हैं? See, maximum of what we people also usually do. Actually, we read Nirbhay Astra K4. We have read it well, because once you have seen something before and that is coming in your exam, be cautious that you most probably you will wrong it. So please go through it, that what I have changed. Nirbhay is a supersonic cruise missile having a range of 1000 kilometers, 750 to 1000. That's not the problem. So it is correct. Supersonic cruise missile. I have written here Astra is surface to air missile. Is it surface to air missile? No. It is air to air missile. It is air to air missile. Now see this. Here it is written air to air missile only. Astra is there. So Astra is only air to air missile. So second one will be wrong. So this and this answer is wrong. Now what about A and C? Now what is the answer? Now give the answer. A. Navya is saying A. Why not C, Navya? Why not C?
K4 is not intercontinental, sir.
Very good. Very good. It is not intercontinental. I deliberately put it intercontinental because K4 has a range of 3000 kilometers. And in last class, we have discussed that to be intercontinental, the range must be greater than 5000 kilometers. 5000 kilometers. Okay. So C will also not be there. So now these three are wrong. Answer is A. Initially, no one answered A. Okay. Initially, no one answered A. So
So,
please be cautious. Yeah, ask Bhavi.
so in the last
Bhuvan.
class, you said
Yeah.
nearby is a subsonic cruise missile.
So okay,
But
okay, okay.
you should give.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
it is written supersonic, so it will also be wrong. So none of the above. Yeah, I thought I have written subsonic. It is subsonic. Correct. Correct, correct. So it is, there is one, I think we can say that I thought I have not changed it subsonic. It is subsonic. Okay. So subsonic. So none of the above. Answer is none. No, no one. Correct. Answer is none. Now, can I move to the next slide? Everyone
Yes,
got
sir.
it? Okay. So it's my mistake that I have. I thought I have written subsonic, but I forgot to change it. Okay. Now come to the next. Second question. Tell me the answer. Nag is the anti-tank guided missile, and its helicopter launch vehicle is Helena. Surya, not Surya. Surya is intermediate range ballistic missile under construction. And then we have BrahMos 2 will be hypersonic cruise missile. What is the answer? Aman, E means first. Oh, okay, C.
Last question.
Okay, okay. C. Okay. So Aman is telling C. Everyone is C. Like anyone different from C? A. Okay. Anyone with D? No. So Arya, tell me why you have answered A, because rest all of you answered C, I think.
Sir, because BrahMos is a ballistic missile.
BrahMos is a ballistic missile.
If I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong.
BrahMos is cruise missile. BrahMos and Nirbhay, these are only two known cruise missile which is under function, which is also functioning very well. And BrahMos 2 will be means
Yeah,
it is under
yeah,
construction. Under construction.
Okay.
See
Okay.
here. It is written here, hypersonic cruise missile, BrahMos 2. BrahMos 2, right? Hypersonic cruise missile. So it is correct.
That's my mistake, sir.
This question is easy. Last one, I tried it, but it gone some wrong way. I tried to make it something else, but I have written in first statement supersonic. So, okay. So Nag is the anti-tank guided missile, correct? Anti-tank guided missile. And its helicopter launch version is Helena. Helicopter launch version is Helena. Then this is Surya. It is what? Intercontinental ballistic missile. It is under construction. Then we have BrahMos 2. It will be hypersonic cruise missile. So answer is C. Most of you answered correct. Next, come to this. Then we have BrahMos missile. It is a joint venture of India and Russia. See, I will give you a clue that BrahMos is going to change the complete scenario now, because many countries are trying to have BrahMos like system. And then we have one more thing is there, that with joining MTCR, I am coming to MTCR also today. With joining to MTCR, मिसाइल टेक्नोलॉजी कंट्रोल रिजीम, जब से भारत मिसाइल टेक्नोलॉजी कंट्रोल रिजीम का सदस्य बना है, तब से भारत के पास एक और सिस्टम ये हो जाएगा कि अब भारत रसिया से जो ब्रह्मोस के लिए टेक्नोलॉजी ले सकता है फर्दर, दैट कैन बी बियॉन्ड 500,000 किलोमीटर, because MTCR had one restriction that no country which will be a member of MTCR, will provide any other countries such type of technology which can have a range of more than 300 km and a payload of greater than 500 kg, right? So Russia was born to not provide India more than 300 km target missiles. Okay, so now India is also part of MTCR. So now Russia can provide such technology so that India can also go beyond 300 kilometers. Correct. So BrahMos is now revolutionary. BrahMos is now revolutionary for India. Now here it is a medium range supersonic cruise missile. BrahMos is supersonic, which is capable of being launched from submarines, warships, fighter jets, or land, and it has a range of approx 300 kilometer. It has a range of approx 300 kilometer. This missile is operational with Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force. You can say triad. Whenever there is triad, it means Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force. Clear? So it has like universal for multiple platforms, fire and forward principle. You can write. I'm dictating because it is not visible very much. You can write it. Write down BrahMos missile. Write down BrahMos missile. First point, can be launched from any platform. Can be launched from any platform. Can be launched from any platform. इसे किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म से लॉन्च किया जा सकता है. सेकेंड पॉइंट, it has fire and forward operation. 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 Third point, its velocity is 2.8 Mach. I'm writing here 2.8 Mach, and its range 290 kilometer, and its range 290 kilometer, and further it will be increased by 400 kilometer. So it increased to 400 kilometer in next missiles also. Its velocity is 2.8 Mach and its range is 290 kilometer. Its range is 290 kilometer. Its range is. And last point, which must be known, India has developed it. India has developed it with the help of Russia. With the help of Russia. With the help of Russia. India has developed it with the help of Russia. Now can I move to next slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now come to missile technology control regime, because it is somehow linked to our BrahMos system. So missile technology control regime questions can be asked. See, it was established in 1987 by G7 members. Anyone can tell me G7 members are Which countries are G7 under G7?
So it's written over there. Can you
Yes,
up
it is
below
written.
CCR?
Yeah, it is
Below-
written Canada, France, Germany, Japan, Italy, UK, US. Italy, UK, US. Clear? So you can remember. Now come to what is the objective of this missile technology control regime. So the objective is to limit the risk of proliferation of weapon of mass destruction. Give me name of any weapon of mass destruction. Give me name of weapon of mass destruction. Anyone? What is weapon of mass destruction? Okay, like nuclear bomb, clear? Nuclear bomb,
Atom bomb.
atom bomb or nuclear bomb, okay. Hydrogen bomb, correct. Hydrogen bomb. Anyone else? Biological weapons. Yeah, I wanted this answer also. Biological weapons. Like someone is telling that COVID-19 is a biological weapon of China. Chemical weapon. Yes, chemical weapon is also there. So weapon of mass destruction comes nuclear weapon, China's, okay. So now India joined MTCR in 2016 and currently it has 35 members. See, MTCR is an international group where China is not a member. China is not a member of MTCR, but India is a member because India joined it in 2016. So the group was created in order to curb the spread of unmanned delivery systems for nuclear weapons. Means there must be a curb on delivery of nuclear technology. Like when India conducted its first nuclear test in 1974 with the technology given for civil nuclear program, जो भारत में सिविल न्यूक्लियर जो नागरिक न्यूक्लियर सेवाओं के लिए दिया गया था, न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी के लिए दिया गया था भारत को टेक्नोलॉजी कनाडा की तरफ से, भारत ने उसका उपयोग न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब या न्यूक्लियर परीक्षण के लिए कर लिया, सो दैट इट इज without giving information to Canada. So after that, most of the countries came forward and formed nuclear supplier groups. Then we have missile technology control regime. It is particularly for missile technology. It is particularly for missile technology, so that no country can provide other countries such type of missiles which can be used as nuclear bombing or hydrogen bombing or any such type of weapon of mass destruction. Clear now? So MTCR is basically for missile technology. Yeah. Now, what was the curb? The curbing was that payload must not be greater than 500 kg and distance of range must not be greater than 300 kilometers. So if any country is member of MTCR, the country will not provide any other country which is not a member of MTCR such technology which is greater than 500 kg. वैसा कोई भी मिसाइल उनको नहीं देंगे जिसका भार, जिसका वेट is greater than 500 kg और जिसका रेंज 300 किलोमीटर से ज्यादा हो. Clear? That's why BrahMos was kept below 300 kilometers. That's why BrahMos was kept below 300 kilometers. Now come to here. See, these are the countries which are part of MTCR. Here India also, here Australia also, here South Africa, here Brazil, here Argentina, then here European countries and Russia. European countries and Russia. So these are the grouping of MTCR. These are the grouping of MTCR. So from African continent, only one country is there, that is South Africa. From South American continent, there is two countries only, Brazil and Argentina. From North America, there is two countries only, Canada and US. From Asia, India is there, and Russia you can say, and then here Japan also. South Korea will also be there. Now, rest of all countries are from Europe. Rest all countries are from Europe. Clear now? MTCR is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dishank is asking one question, that what about the countries not member? They can get missile technology of less than 500 kg and less than 300 kilometer range. But Dishank, they can also get such technology, but that technology must not have weight more than 500 kg and range greater than 300 kilometers.
Sir, if it has those things, then who is the governing body for that?
Governing body, there are different treaties there. There is one treaty called NPT, Nuclear Proliferation, Non-Proliferation Treaty. Then we have one group called Nuclear Supplier Group. Then we have also called Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, CTBT. So there are various regimes, there are various treaties, there are various sanctions. If any country does, then there will be sanctions from this G7 countries on other. So they can't do. Got my point,
Okay, sir.
Dishank?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Palak is asking something. So those who are members of MTCR, they can exceed. Yes, they can exceed. That's why now India is eligible. That's why now India is eligible to take any missile greater than 500 kg and any missile having a range greater than 300 km. So they are eligible. Okay. Now come to, I'm giving some homework. Write down homework. Write down homework. What is Australia group? What is Australia group, comma, Wesenar agreement? Okay, I'm taking some. Okay, I'm writing here your homework. First, Australia group. What is Australia group? Then second, Wesenar agreement. Wesenar agreement. Wesenar. This is agreement. Wesenar agreement. Then we have NSG and NPT. NSG and NPT. In last class, you have to give answer. What is Australia group? What is Wesenar? In next class, you have to answer Australia group, Wesenar agreement, and NSG and NPT. You have time of 2 days. Day after tomorrow, you can answer, because that will be last class of defense technology. So you will answer about Australia group, Wesenar agreement, and NSG and NPT. Everyone written?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now come to our this Barak 8 missile. So this missile we have taken from, or we have made with the help of Israel. With the help of Israel. So Barak 8 missile has been developed by India with the collaboration with Israel. This is Barak 8. This is Barak 8. So it is a long range surface to air missile. That's why it is also called, if it is written like this, na, LRSAM, long range surface to air missile. If it is written like this, long range surface to air missile, having a range of 100 kilometer and can have a speed of 2 Mach. Now this is little bit confusing. At how we can say 100 kilometer as long range? Anyone? How we can say 100 kilometer as long range?
Sir, 100 kilometer in air.
100 kilometer in air. Yeah, correct, in air. Because what we learned previously, that is for surface to surface. Not like this. Not like this. This is up to the air. It can go up to the height of 100 kilometers. That's why it is called long range. That's why it is called long range, because it can cover troposphere, it can cover cross stratosphere, then mesosphere. Up to mesosphere it has a range. Okay, so 100 kilometers, that's why it is called long range. Now come to this missile can defend against any UAVs. Means suppose any UAV is coming, any helicopter is coming, any aircraft is coming, any anti-ship missile is coming. This Barak 8 missile has technology to destroy them. Any anti-ship missile, any ballistic missile, any cruise missile, or any fighter jet. So whatever is possible by your enemy, you can defunct their function. आप जो है, अगर एनिमी की तरफ से, अगर शत्रु देश की तरफ से कुछ भी आ रहा है, यूएवी आ रहा है, या हेलीकॉप्टर आ रहा है, या एयरक्राफ्ट आ रहा है, या एंटी शिप मिसाइल्स आ रहा है, या बैलिस्टिक मिसाइल्स आ रहा है, सो दिस बैरक 8 हैज सच टेक्नोलॉजी टू डिफंक्ट देम. उनको ध्वस्त कर सकता है ये बैरक 8 मिसाइल. क्लियर? दैट्स व्हाई इट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट, स्ट्रेटेजिकली वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड दिस टेक्नोलॉजी Israel was using from the beginning of 1970s, 1960, in the last of 1960s, when Israel fought a war in 1967 in 3 fronts, simultaneously in 3 fronts, with Egypt, with Jordan, with Syria. So, and Israel became winner because Israel worked on such technology way back. Now Israel is helping us to give this technology, Barak 8 missile, and now India have Barak 8 missile to defunct the enemies, these things. Clear now? Anyone, any question about Barak 8? Now important terms. See, whenever we have to launch any rocket or any missile, there will be some like this. If it is, it can have 4 stages. Means you have to provide what? Fuel. You have to provide fuel so that it can so that combustion in air can happen and it can go whatever place you want. So there are generally 2 types of propellants. Propellants means you have to learn as fuel. So there are 2 types of propellants, like solid and liquid propellant substances that undergo rapid combustion producing gaseous products. So there is solid, but when you just launch it with the help of air, it just convert into gases. So it helps the missile to give the thrust, and then the rest of the part is just as a waste, as a gaseous substances. So solid and liquid propellants, just like your fuel, you are giving your petrol, but is it coming as a liquid or gas? It is coming as gas. So in the same way here, Then we have one more thing that is called cryogenic propellant. Cryogenic propellant is such type of fuel Dishank, what you are asking? Recon flights for gathering intel on enemies. I'm not getting your point. You can ask.
No, sir, I was telling, sir. Manju asked what are UAVs, so I was writing.
Okay, okay. UAVs is unmanned air vehicle. I will give you the explanation in next class. Unmanned air vehicle. Full form is unmanned air vehicle. There are different types of unmanned air vehicle. I will give you it in next class. Now come to here. This is liquid, solid and liquid propellant. Propellant means fuel, and with the help of air, their combustion takes place. Now, cryogenic propellant is such propellant which are formed after the liquefaction of various gases such as hydrogen or oxygen at extremely low temperature. So it is not cost effective. It is not cost effective because if you have to maintain such low temperature, you have to add some oxidizer or something, some other you can say supplementary material, so that temperature can be maintained. So cryogenic is although very much useful, but it is not cost effective. Clear? So it is the liquefaction of various gases like hydrogen and oxygen mainly. Now come to ballistic missiles have a trajectory based on gravity. Now in last class I have given the explanation of ballistic missile and cruise missile. So you have to remember that whenever you project any ballistic missile, it only in initial phase you can have some guidance, but later it will follow the path on the basis of gravity and friction of air. There is some friction in air also, that is called air resistance. So it will be guided by gravitational force, because gravitational force is always in downward direction. So suppose if you have thrown like this, so one constant force of mg will always be there, and this mg is responsible to have the path parabolic, Clear? Now cruise missile have a preset target, means that's why in BrahMos I have written fire and forward. Only what you have to do, you have to set the target, you have to fire it, and rest all will be automatically guided in the missile. So until it fires, it will not be collapsed, or it will not come to rest. So until it will fix its target, achieve its target. So that's why cruise missile have a preset target, and it can have a zigzag path, because if target is moving, so cruise missile can also be moved. मतलब क्या है कि अगर सपोज रास्ते में कोई प्रॉब्लम आया, zigzag रास्ता हुआ, तो क्रूज मिसाइल कैन ऑल्सो चेंज इट्स पाथ, ये भी अपना रास्ता बदल सकती है, बिकॉज इट इज गाइडेड लाइक दिस. Yes, cruise missile also use GPS technology, can also use GPS technology or any other technology which is provided by the, like if DRDO uses suppose our Navig system, so DRDO can go with Navig. Okay, so GPS technology can be, navigation technology, proper word, navigation technology will be there. Okay, so now it is clear. Any problem in this slide? You can ask.
No, sir.
Okay, so next slide. Now come to Prithvi air defense. Now I have given you two main missile, that is BrahMos and Barak 8 missile, and also rest of the missile like Nirbhay, Agni, Prithvi, like that. Now, what is there? What these Prithvi air defense is? Prithvi air defense can intercept a missile at the altitude of 50 to 80 किलोमीटर. ऐसा सोचिए कि सपोज पाकिस्तान ने एक मिसाइल लॉन्च कर दिया इंडिया के मुंबई के ऊपर. पाकिस्तान हैज लॉन्च्ड अ मिसाइल ऑन इंडिया. Then what India can do? India can also launch this Prithvi. India have this Prithvi air defense system if it is under its range. If it is under its range, so when that missile of Pakistan is between this altitude, it will automatically what will happen? It will be launched to destroy that missile. So because it has a capability to intercept that, it has a capability to intercept that. Clear? Up to 50 to 80 kilometers. Clear now? So it is also known as Pradyumna ballistic missile interceptor. It is also known as Pradyumna ballistic missile interceptor, and it can detect any missile which is coming from foreign land or coming from any of our enemy. It can detect up to 50 to 80 kilometers. And in last slide I talked about the propellant or fuel. So it is given 2 stages of fuel, 2 stages, because suppose if it is intercepting at 50 to 80 kilometer height, so it is possible that one complete set of propellant can be exhausted. That's why it is designed to have 2 stages of propellants, and both the stages are solid propellants. We are giving solid fuel to them. See, Dishank is asking, Barak 8 is having different range. What you can do, you can launch that as a missile. It is not as a missile. It is what? It is the interceptor. Barak 8 has the function to destroy anything. But Prithvi air defense, until and unless you will not launch this Barak 8, it don't have any interceptor. Clear? Got the point? But Prithvi air defense is designed in such a way that it will intercept and it will destroy. Clear?
Yes,
Dishank?
yes, sir.
Barak you have to launch, then
Yes.
you can destroy any of them. But Prithvi is automatically intercepting that. Okay, if any danger is there, just like radar system, radar is alerting you. But here, yes, it also use radar system, so it will alert and launch also. Yes, Manju on its own, but at when there is any such type of situation, ऐसा नहीं कि कभी भी launch हो जाए, है ना? ऐसा नहीं है, because you have to give command also. You can also stop that, because if it is not like that, if it is not from Pakistan and if it is just of some our friend country to have some test and you are giving this, so it will not be like that. So it has that technology, but it is designed to control there, that at which place if it is coming, and not anti-ballistic missile, but it is to destroy, Aman, it is to destroy any of such things. Like I'm coming to Barak 8 also again. Any UAV, helicopter, aircraft, anti-ship missile, ballistic missile, cruise missile, fighter jet, it can defend any of them. So we can't say it is anti-ballistic missile only. Okay, any of them. If it is of if there is any UAV, if there is any cruise missile, it can defend it. Barak 8 has technology to defend it. Aman, it is clear?
Yes, sir. And so Prithvi Defense Air System?
Prithvi Defense Air System is generally for ballistic missile. It is for ballistic missile.
So
It is for ballistic missile.
So
Any
then
confusion?
it's anti-ballistic. So then it's
Yeah,
anti-ballistic.
you can say it is under, it is coming under, I am writing ballistic missile defense system. It comes under BMD, that is called ballistic missile defense system, BMD. You might have heard about BMD, ballistic missile defense. No, we don't have to set the target. It will intercept that any missile is coming, then we can give the command. It has the way of interception, and then we can give the command to target it. So, sir, so Barrack 8 don't have an automated air interceptor. No, Barrack 8 is missile. Barrack 8 is missile. Disank, you please try to understand that Barrack 8 is missile, and you have to give the command. It is not interceptor. It is not air defense interceptor. Arpit, what you are asking?
No, sir, I was saying, sir, sir, there are long-range radars which are already placed on the IV, sir. So they keep on picking up the any sir missile system which is being or which is being launched by the adversary. So they automatically actuate these anti-ballistic missiles or these ballistic missile defense system when they are in a range of around 60 to 65 kilometers. So this missile automatically gets actuated, sir. Whenever they find it's inside a boundary or it's in a danger zone.
But it comes under the Defense Ministry's danger zone. Then only it will be automated. It will not be like that. If Defense Ministry's, what you have said, that Defense Ministry's radar takes the signal of any mishappenings, then it is automatically updated. But see, one more thing. If it is of 50 to 80 kilometer range, then what we have done is, it is everywhere we can't keep this missile, na? Everywhere we can't keep this missile or Prithvi air defense system. So whatever the sensitive areas, what you have said, like suppose any missile is coming to Delhi. So yes, what you have said will automatically be done. But if any missile is not coming any no man's land, so you can't do anything. You can't do anything for that. So this is the way that if any radar is coming to our metro cities, if any radar is coming to our strategical points, then yes, it will be automatically launched. What is the difference between a missile and an interceptor? See, interceptor is a sensing. You can just say is a sensor. Suppose any problem is coming, then Prithvi air defense is able to detect, and if it is able to detect, and if in its coding there is danger sign, then it will automatically be launched. So this is work of interceptor. But missile only is to when you are fighting with Pakistan. You can launch missile to destroy Karachi. You can launch missile to destroy Islamabad, like that. Clear? But interceptor is what? Interceptor will automatically intercept any problem is there, then it will defend you by launching by itself only. Yes, interceptor is an automatic defense system. Clear? Navya, that's correct. Missile is an attacking system. Correct? Okay, you summarized it very well. So ASWIN, it is advanced air defense. It is also known as ASWIN ballistic missile interceptor. So you have to remember two things. One is Prithvi air defense and second one is advanced air defense. Now see here, it is endo-atmospheric interception which can be applied for low altitude. Means if air density is not much, it cannot work. So altitude up to 30 kilometer only. Altitude up to 30 kilometer only. And since it has to go up to 30 kilometer only, that's why it is designed in a single stage solid fuel missile. That's why it is designed in a single stage solid fuel missile. Clear now? Two types of air defense system I have given here. One is Prithvi air defense and second one is advanced air defense. Both are protecting us from any attack from our enemy, right? And before that, before this defense system, whatever we have learned, that we can attack when we are in trouble with that country. Clear? So there are two things, Prithvi air defense and advanced air defense. Any problem you can ask. Now come to the next one, that is Mission Shakti. Mission Shakti. What is Mission Shakti? So Mission Shakti, like using Prithvi air defense and advanced air defense, we can able to destroy missiles. Now, or using barrack also, if we are in war, we can destroy it. But using this Mission Shakti mission, we have a technology to destroy satellite. To destroy satellite. India became the 4th country in the world to have such technology. So have the technology to destroy satellite in the space using missile launch from the Earth under its Mission Shakti program. So it was launched on 27th March 2019 from APJ Abdul Kalam Island of Odisha. It is also known as Wheeler Island. Previously it is known as Wheeler Island. So APJ Abdul Kalam Island, which satellite was launched? Anti-satellite. That's why it is called ASAT. ASAT missile. That's why it is called ASAT missile. Anti-satellite missile. ऐसा missile जो satellite को destroy कर सके, anti-satellite missile. And India became the 4th country because US, Russia and China, these three had already this type of system, this type of technology, and India became the 4th country to have this. DRDO used its ballistic missile defense interceptor to have India in advanced technology list. So with the help of ballistic missile interceptor, India also came in the list of this anti-satellite missile. Which type of missile, which type of satellite can be defunct? So only lower Earth orbit satellite can be defunct. That is 200 kilometer to 2000 kilometer. So object in LEO move faster than Earth. You have to keep in mind that object in lower Earth orbit move faster than Earth. An interceptor needs to have a velocity of, that's why an interceptor must have a velocity of 8 kilometer per second. Suppose any satellite is there and you have to intercept. You have to intercept. It is moving with 8 kilometer per second. So your interceptor must have velocity of 8 kilometer per second. So then only it can intercept that satellite. Then we have the 3-stage anti-satellite missile was launched from Wheeler Island. So this ASAT is 3-stage. 3-stage. 3-stage means 3 stage of propellant, 3 stage of fuel. Now the test is carried out at a lower LEO, ensure that debris falls back in Earth within weeks. So whatever destroyed, whatever, if there was a dummy satellite, that dummy satellite was destroyed, and whatever debris was there, that came to the Earth towards the ocean, towards the ocean. So this was the whole anti-satellite missiles launching program. Any question from anti-satellite? I have given three things. First one is Prithvi air defense, that is to destroy the missiles. Then we have air defense for different altitude. If it is Prithvi, that will be 50 to 80. If it is up to 30, then there will be advanced air defense system. And now we have LEO, we have such technology using anti-satellite missile to destroy any satellite in lower Earth orbit. In lower Earth orbit. Clear now? So these three things you have to remember. Any question? प्रियंका, आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है? प्रियंका, उत्तम,
नहीं सर.
प्रतिभा, any question from Mission Shakti, Prithvi, or any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Dishank is typing something. Please ask.
No, sir, nothing, sir.
Okay. So now come to this question. Just read it. If you have any, if you want to see the last slide, I can move it. But you please answer this question. Dishank is telling D. Arpit B. Uttam. So three answer is coming A, D, B. Okay. Let's see. Palak is B. Palak, why it is B?
So Prithvi has two-stage propellant system.
So first one is wrong, right?
Yes.
And second one is correct.
Second one, I'm confused to defunct any artificial satellite or any satellite in lower Earth orbit.
Yeah, that's why I have given this. Any artificial satellite means that's why it is wrong. Got my point? Any artificial satellite means it can be communication satellite that is in HEO, higher Earth orbit. We don't have that technology. No, we don't have that technology. We can not destroy any satellite at the height of 36,000 kilometers. No. So answer is D. Answer is D. First one was Dishang changed his answer, right? Dishang was the first one, and later Dishang changed his answer to B. No, the D is correct. None is correct. Clear? D is correct. Now come to, I'm just giving you this submarine and ships. See, whatever we will study in different form, like we have some aircraft carrier. We have some aircraft carrier. Then we have, for submarine part, we can divide into two types, two part submarine. One, we can say conventional submarine, and second one we can say, so please write submarine, conventional, and then we have second one is nuclear, conventional and nuclear, conventional and nuclear. First one is conventional, second one is nuclear. So Can you please give me name of any conventional submarine? Can you please give me the name of any conventional submarine? See, whenever there will be submarine, जब कभी भी submarine की बात होगी, तो conventional होगा और nuclear होगा, और there will be different classes. अलग अलग तरीके के क्लास होंगे जिसमें बहुत सारे सबमरीन्स या शिप्स का भी अलग अलग क्लास होगा जो कि शिप्स या सबमरीन्स डेवलप किए जाए. So here for conventional submarine we have different classes. We have different classes. First one is Kalvari. First one is Kalvari. Then we have Sindhu Ghosh. Then we have Sindhu Ghosh. And then we have Shishumar. Kalvari, Sindhu Ghosh and Shishumar. In this, we have INS Shishumar. Then we have INS Salki. SHALKI, Salki. Then we have Shankul. Then we have Sankul. So Shishumar class has Shishumar, Salki and Shankul. Shishumar, Shalki and Shankul. ये तीन हैं इसमें Shishumar class में. Then we have Sindhu Ghosh. Here also INS Sindhu Ghosh. INS Sindhu Ghosh. Then we have Sindhu Raj. Sindhu Raj. First write these two. Sindhu Ghosh, Sindhu Raj. This is your first one. This is second one. I'm writing third one here. Sindhu Ratna. Sindhu Ratna. Name starting from Sindhu will come under Sindhu Ghosh. Sindhu Ratna. Then we have Sindhu Keshri. Sindhu Kesri. Sindhu Ratna, Sindhu Kesri. Then we have Sindhu Kirti. Then we have Sindhu Kirti. And last one is Sindhu Vijay. And last one is Sindhu Vijay. Now see, we have different types of names. A simple question can be in any statement that Sindhu Ratna, no need to remember every Sindhu Ratna or Sindhu Kesri. Just remember Sindhu Ghosh. Whenever any Sindhu is coming, that will automatically come under Sindhu Ghosh class. And it will be which type of submarine? It will be conventional submarine. Whenever we talk about conventional submarine or nuclear submarine, we consider it attack submarine. Means we have designed this submarine to attack. Whenever we are in trouble in Indian Ocean or any of its part, then we can defend using our submarine. Perhaps you might have seen the movie Ghazi. So with the help of submarine INS Ghazi, what we did, we defunct with the help of Ghazi was of what? Ghazi was of Pakistan. We defunct the whole function of Ghazi. in that movie. So there is some torpedoes. There is some torpedoes, and that torpedoes at different level, and at different height we can launch that torpedo to destroy any ship or to destroy any such bodies or other torpedoes of other country. So with this, and when we talk about nuclear, so that will be nuclear powered submarine. That will be nuclear powered submarine. It will have nuclear technology also. Now come to Kalvari. Kalvari has, first one is Kalvari only, and second one is Khanderi. Second one is Khanderi. So INS Kalvari, Kalvari, and INS Khanderi. There are two submarines under Kalvari class. Under Kalvari class. So today, up to this point, any question in today's class, please ask.
Sir, the nuclear submarines carry
Yes.
nuclear missiles or are powered by nuclear?
Powered by nuclear means you can fit their nuclear bomb also, so that it can completely destroy it in one go. So that is called nuclear powered submarine. It has such type of technology. Like we are also testing Agni with nuclear power. Agni with nuclear power. It is only for deterrence, not for use. You know, it is only for deterrence. Suppose if in any time in our future, suppose we are fighting war with any country, and that country is applying nuclear powered missile to us, then we can also do so. So no first use will be there in India's nuclear program. I'll give you the whole detail, that no first use and minimum credible deterrence, MC. Minimum credible deterrence means what? Suppose India's neighborhood, भारत के पड़ोसी के पास अगर न्यूक्लियर टेक्नोलॉजी है, उनके पास न्यूक्लियर वॉरफेयर है, तो इंडिया के पास भी होना चाहिए, क्योंकि कल के डेट में अगर उनसे युद्ध हुआ तो फिर इंडिया कैन हैव दैट प्रोटेक्टिव सिस्टम. Got my point? So that is called minimum credible deterrence. And second thing of India's nuclear program is that no first use. India will not use any type of missile or any such technology which is nuclear powered first time. Means we will not use first time. Whenever anyone is using to us, we will reply, we will give pathetic reply in the same language. That's it. Any question? So tomorrow we will do details of this submarine and ships, and then again rest of the topics I'll cover that. So like this nuclear submarines, and then this project 75. So these are strategically very much important. Like INS Kalvari and Khanderi is there, Vaghir and Vagsir is there. This is developed under project 75, and that is now called as project 75I. So in next class we will do that. We will also learn, please give the recorded lecture. You can ask Jitin sir for this. He will surely provide you. Yes sir. Disha, Jitin sir will provide you recorded lecture. And Dishant, what you are asking, I didn't focus on Leo. Leo is in
No,
which
sir,
slide?
it was a previous question. Sir, it is clear now.
Okay. I have not seen the timing. So now any question, anyone? From today's lecture, any question? So now I end the class.
Yes.
Okay. So we will continue tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.